So this is Wingspan Oceania. This is the latest expansion to Wingspan. They've had the European expansion and the Oceania expansion. They are rumored to be doing an expansion for every continent, and so we'll be expected to see, Africa, Asia, I think South America, and Antarctica at some point, which I'm really excited about the Antarctica one because that means lots of penguins. But there are a couple of differences in Oceania. The first being is you get a brand new playmat. And this playmat is actually my favorite of the two because it encourages you to get more food and more cards and to egg spam less in the game. It is harder to get eggs in this version versus the normal version, and easier to get cards and food overall, which is, I think, a balancing that they needed to do, because the very last round of the game in a normal game of Wingspan, everybody just egg spams. So they needed to try to balance that out a little bit more. I think that does that. Another thing that Oceania does is it introduces a new resource, the Nectar Resource, which acts as a wild. The one problem with the Nectar Resources is you cannot carry it over from round to round. Also, when you spend it, you will put it in one of your 3 areas here, as opposed to putting it back into the supply. We will be playing with only the base game and Oceania cards. There are no European cards in this deck. It does recommend when you play with the expansions to only use one of the expansions and the base game, or it basically use 2 sets. So you can use base game and one expansion, you can use both expansions. Either way really works, but it does recommend that you only use 2 sets at the moment. I don't know if that'll change down the line as we get more expansions, but so we are using the base game and the Oceania. We have 4 round end goals. Round number 1 is birds with brown powers. You want to have the most of those. Round 2 is birds in the forest, which is our top area. Round 3 is birds worth equal to or less than 3 points. And then round 4 is birds that have the amount of cherries and wheat in the food cost of your birds. So if one bird has 2 wheats and a cherry, that's going to be that counts as 3 right there. Obviously, both players are dealt 2 gold cards. You keep one of those at the beginning of the game. You are also dealt 5 bird cards, and you are given 5 of the food resources. You have to choose. You have to keep 5 of those 10 options of the bird cards and the food. You keep 5 total. Then you always keep your nectar at the beginning. This is a wild. This does not count as part of your 10 options that you choose. And we will use. We are actually using 3D printed birdhouses as our cubes. These are not the little cubes that come in the game. We're going to be using 3D printed birdhouses. We've got our eggs here. We've got our resources in our new game trays that we just got. So this will be a 2-player game of Wingspan Oceania, designed by Elizabeth Hargrave, of course, and published by Stonemaier Games. All right. Have you looked at your stuff at all? Okay. Did you? You can make your decisions then. Hello, Doom Kitten. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Also, I do want to announce. What are you doing? Are you discarding? Okay. I do want to announce that this Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, as part of Tabletop Live Network. This is something that just came down today. I don't even have a graphic for it yet. But I will be playing Cartographers with chat and possibly some special guests. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to have the guests on camera this time, just because it's so late in the game, trying to get stuff made. But I will be having guests in voice, more than likely, and we will be playing Cartographers, and so everybody will be able to play along. Cartographers is an easy game to play. and that will be part of the Tabletop Live network for August. We were not going to be on this stream, but somebody had to back out, so they asked for an emergency fill, which I was able to do so. So this Sunday morning, 9 a.m., Cartographers with chat. You guys can play along, or you can just watch. Either way, we should have a good time. What was that? All the food and cards? Okay. Doom Kitten, that's 1 a.m. for me. Not sure I'll be awake. Hey, Doom Kitten, that is okay. Not a problem. I totally understand the time differences can be... Trust me, it's 9 a.m. for me, and I don't know if I'll be awake, so... Crazy it is. I'm thinking of doing the exact same thing. I've never done that before either, but I kind of like the cards I have. More likely to be awake at 1 a.m. than 10 a.m. most mornings because I'm so back. Yeah, same here. 10 a.m. being when most Americans stream your time. Ah, yes. What time is it there now then? If it's 1 p.m. there? Because if 9 a.m. is 1 a.m., then it should be 1 p.m. Am I doing my math right? Alright, so I have to get rid of all my food because Mrs. Rock and I are being a little crazy here and keeping all of our cards, which I've never done in a game of Wingspan. Almost 2, yeah. There you go! Hey, I did something right. Alright, and then I need to play a card. Or not play a card, play an action. So I will go here to get some food. And I will get a nectar. Hey, Dutch! I'm actually going to give some shout outs to Games of Fire and Dutch Yoda. Doom Kitten asks, we don't get to see Mrs. Rock? No, Mrs. Rock, let's put it this way. You guys are, well, not you guys. I am lucky that Mrs. Rock is even doing this. When I first started streaming, I was told explicitly that she was not going to be on camera. So, while Remy has been on camera and Rory has been on camera, Mrs. Rock, at least for right now, has chosen not to be on camera. Did you also take a food? You took a worm? What's that? I'll get this one. Alright. Yeah, please go and follow our friends Games of Fire and Dutch Yoda. They are awesome board game streamers. We see a hand, and Doom Kitten wants more. Isn't there a saying about this? I'm not sure what you're alluding to there, Dutch. Trust me, I'm just happy that... It's like I wanted to play Wingspan Oceania again, but I didn't really want to play against the Automa. I really wish that the Wingspan app, which I don't know how loud the music's coming across. If it's too loud, let me know. But I'm using the Wingspan app for the music. Oh, you're getting more cards? Oh, you could ask me for 2 of them. Wow, she's got a new bonus card already, right off the bat. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if I know that saying, Dutch. Is that a Dutch saying, or is that a... I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that saying. It's nice to see a real board game being played on a table with another person. Is the Dutch saying, though it is thought it was. Yeah, I've never heard that one, Dutch. I mean, and it may be. It just means I haven't heard it. No, honestly, like this is nice, and this is something that maybe not all the time, but at sometimes down the line, I would like to do more often. All right, I am finally gonna play a bird. I'm going to play my Western Tangier, which takes 2 of my nectars and my worm, and that will be that. It is a cup bird, has a brown power, it's worth 6 points, and when activated, gain 1 worm or 1 cherry from the bird feeder, if there are any. What? What'd you say? Oh, yeah, no. It's when I activate it. Alright, your turn. So yeah, this is something that, you know, it might not be all the time, but I was thinking that would be nice to do every now and then. Get some more games to the table where we can actually have, you know, gameplay versus just me playing multiple characters or me playing against an automa. Got quite a bit of food over there. Alright, what do we got in there? There's a cherry and a worm. What's that? Worm and wheat? Okay. Okay. There's a rat. What do we got up here? I didn't even look. I'm going to draw a card. And draw that one. And then we have a new card of the Blue Jay. Doom Kitten says, it must be nice for Mrs. Rock to get to play with you too. I hope so. Dutch Oak says, by the way, I'm Team Mrs. Rock today. Gives fire. My daughter said they'd never be on my stream. Now, Nikayla has offered to several times and wants to start doing it once a week. You never know. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to count my bird eggs until they hatch, but did you play a bird? Mm-hmm. Nice. What's that one do for you?
Oh, all players draw cards.
Yeah, we like those cards. We like those cards. Still trying to get your son on your English streams. There you go. Alright. Obviously we need some food. I get to take 2, and then I get to take a worm or a cherry. Alright. So we're going to take this nectar, this worm, and nectar. And then we come here and we gain a worm or a cherry, which there is a worm. So we'll take that worm. And there we go there. I can't really talk anyway. I also won't go on camera. I don't even let anyone take photos of me since I was a teacher, unless it was for photography assignments. See, I mean, and that's fine. Like, not everybody wants to be on camera. Like for some people, we really enjoy it. You know, I really enjoy doing this. And it's not really about being on camera, but I find that being on camera makes more sense than not. But you know, if I'm not gonna be like, hey, you have to be on camera, like that's if she's just not comfortable doing so or just doesn't want to, that's perfectly fine by me, and I think that's fine for anybody. You know, anybody who doesn't want to be. So that's not not a problem at all. I get a card? Cool. Yeah. Okay. Nothing great. My turn? I'm going to go ahead and get some food. And can you go ahead and re-roll the barracuda for me? Thank you. I'm going to have two. I don't want to take too many nectars. But I could probably make it work one way or another. Should probably not take nectars here. I can get stuff into the... I have 2 turns left after this. Can I play... fish? What is that? So I'm going to take 2 nectars, and then the worm. There we go. By the way, I thought October 31st was my first stream, but according to Twitch, it was October 2nd. So close to my Twitch anniversary. Time to make plans. That's awesome, Dutch. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, my first, like, what I consider my first stream, because I did a couple, like, last summer. What I'm counting as, like, my 1-year anniversary is September 13th. And then, like, a month after that is when my affiliate stream is. My 1-year affiliate stream. I believe it is your turn, my dear. So yeah, Rocktober will be... We'll be doing a ton of stuff for Rocktober this year, so stay tuned for that. We'll be having a bunch of guests on the channel. Pretty much every stream will be we'll be having special guests, and yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a really good time, and I'm hoping when I go to Gen Con that I'll be able to secure more sponsorships, more opportunities, more games to play for you guys. And more games to give away for Rocktober's giveaway at the end of the month. What do we got going on over there? Will Dutch Shitter send out the game with a non-scribbled out name sometime? You want to print it in color, but you have little ink and wanted to wait until it has a name again. Lots of nectar up there, but we're getting close to the end of the round. Apparently all I have are nectar and worms. But it should be okay. We should be okay. I am loving, by the way, the Wingspan music in the background. I hope that's adding to the to the ambiance of the game. I don't know how well the music's coming through. Like, I'll turn it up a little bit, see if that comes through better. I don't know if it should be up or down, but like, I want you guys to hear it because it's really, it's so good. What did you do? You got food? Okay. I'm going to play the Dixicle for 2 of those and 1 worm. And it's back to you. Is the volume of the music good? Good? I think it, like, usually I play music using the Pretzel app that, like, Twitch kind of provides. But I figured for Wingspan, like, I would just use the Wingspan music. Because it's so good. What do you got for us? Going for more food. You what? Oh, we'll put it back where it belongs. It's gotta go on that one because that one didn't cost any food. There you go. My turn? Then another bird. This Clark's geese using that nectar. Have you all in chat gotten a chance to play the Oceania version of this game, or even Wingspan at all? Like, I think Wingspan is at the top, or at the near the very top of my favorite board games. It just does everything great for me. All right, that is the end of round number 1. So now we look at our round goal. It was players with, birds with brown powers. So I have 3 birds with brown powers, and Mrs. Rock has 2 birds with brown powers. So we take one of our birdhouses and put them like that. We have an echo. Hold on, let me listen to that. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing? Testing? Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't do anything, but hello Jedi! Hello Anne! How are you guys? Steam Summer Sales didn't have it. Yeah, Doom Kitten, I highly recommend the digital version of the game, either on Steam or Switch, or whatever works for you. Super good game on there. Alright, so that was round 1. None of us, actually, I think we bought like 1 card from here. I did. So these birds go away. We get 3 new birds in the tray here. See what those do. A lot of water birds. And then our new goal for round 2 is birds in the forest. Why would it be echoing though? I've never had an echo using. It's more hollow than echo. Huh. I don't know. Well, I don't even know what that means, but I think as long as it's okay, we'll probably just hopefully ignore it. But Anne, Jedi, so nice to have you here with us. Okay, so it's round 2. Mrs. Rock is first player for this round. And we have all of our bird houses back. And you didn't carry over any nectar, right? Okay, cool. If you have any nectar at the end of the round, you have to discard. Is it still doing it? Is it still doing it? Is it still doing it? What? I do hear it. Because when I hit the stream, I hear it coming through twice, but I don't know why. Why would it be doing that? You don't hear it the second time? Okay, well. I got nothing, guys. I hope it's doing alright. Should look at what these guys do. All players draw 1 card, tuck a card, draw a card, and look at the card from the deck. If you can live in water, tuck it behind this bird. Oh, that's different. You gain some food. What do we got in there? Cherry, rat, fish. What? Yeah. I guess nectar is fine now. Until you don't. I don't hear anything until you manipulated something. Then I echoed. I don't know what's going on. The only thing that should be even giving you sound right now is my desktop audio, which should just be giving you Wingspan, and my snowball, which should be giving you my voice. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's bothersome. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it at this point. All right, I have to get some food though. I'll get nectar. Fish. And then can you re-roll the bird feeder? Or should I get, is it a cherry? No. Okay. I have a lot of worms. Did that? Cool. It's fine. I think you're better now. Yeah, it's better. Okay, thank you, Doom Kitten. Thank you, Anne. Atticus says, "Hey, Rock! Wild Access! Taylor Earhart, Soaring Eagle, Guardian of the Earth, United We Roar!" Oh my gosh, that's so long. I didn't realize that Wild Force had such a long morphing call. Did they actually say their name? I didn't realize they actually said their name when they morphed. That's crazy. It's like the only one they ever do that in. That I know. It's not. I mix up a few lines. Oh, okay. I remember the United We Roar. I do remember that, and I remember Guardians of the Earth and Wild Access. I didn't remember them having their name in there. But it's nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. How are you this fine night? Got some eggs. Yeah, I should be doing that too. Yeah. 2 eggs. We don't really have anything that the eggs need to be in anywhere specific, so they go on your birds. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay one egg on this bird. Okay. Tucking cards is easier in the digital game. Alright. We're doing alright. They said at the very end when they were facing Master Org for the last time. Yeah, please do, Atticus. Send me the clip. I vaguely remember Cole during that scene. I don't really remember all of them. Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart, go. Oh, Dutch. Dutch pulling out the Captain Planet when we're pulling out the Power Rangers. Alright, what are we doing? Playing a bird? Playing two birds? Ooh, look at that. Mrs. Rocking, two birds down in the forest. And that's what we need right now is to get points, is get birds in the forest. Don't like that. Alright, well. We're going to come back here to get some food. And I will get the... I'll get the nectar and the fish. Nectar and fish. And then we come here and I can get the worm. Because you know I need more worms. You loved Captain Planet? I remember watching Captain Planet. I obviously wasn't as big of a Captain Planet fan as I was Power Rangers. But I definitely did watch Captain Planet. It was good. I mean, it was good. It had a good message. Alright, we got 4 more actions. I think I'm going to get more cards. Yeah, of course, Atticus, of course. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Yeah, too bad that didn't happen, right? That's a shame. Thank you all for being here, by the way. I do want to give another message that this Sunday morning, 9 a.m. we will be having we're going to be having a TLN stream. This was not planned, but we're going to be having a TLN stream. We're filling in for somebody else who could not make their scheduled stream. So we will be streaming cartographers with chat. We may have some special guests on, more likely or not just voice, and then they'll be playing with us. But we will be playing cartographers here on the tabletop, just like this. You will be able to play along. You can. I will be posting sheets to print in my Discord. So if you're not following the Discord, and I'll also be posting them on my Twitter. So please go ahead. You can join the Discord. You can follow me on Twitter, and come join us for 9 a.m. Eastern on Sunday morning for cartographers. I get a card. All right. I will take this card. What do we got here? Force burner. Oh, that's not bad. Dutch. Special guests? Checks email. Nope. Empty box. Well, I haven't. So far I've only asked the people in the TLN Discord, but I'm seeing what my options are, Dutch. So I mean, if you're interested in joining me, my friend, I'll be glad to have you. Is it my turn? Okay. Do I go for more food or do I use the nectar now? I'll use the nectar now. But we're going to get our hermit thrush out. Use our 2 nectars as cherries and 1 worm. And then we have to spend 1 egg. You what? Alright. And then it is your turn. Always happy to get your butt kicked in cartographers. Yeah, I mean, and that should be a pretty decent time for you on Saturday, right? Because you're, what, 6 hours ahead of me? So, it's like 3 p.m.? That should be a pretty good time for you, right? I would be happy to have you on Dutch. Absolutely. You need some eggs. Alright, I'm going to play another bird. And it will be my... What do I want to... Actually, do I want to do that now? Or do I want to get more food first? Since... Oh, you already have... You have 4 in the freaking forest. My god, I have 1. You what? Oh. Should be showered by... I have to discard an egg. We go down. Alright. And then it is your turn. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, we're going to be playing Wingspan Oceania here, and then possibly playing some Stardew Valley if Mrs. Rock is up for it. I know it might be getting closer to bedtime by that point. We shall see, because we did start a little bit late. But my turn. What do I want to do is the question. Go here, and then I will take the nectar, and then I will re-roll. I'll take a nectar. And then this comes down, this comes down. Players with the fewest birds in the forest gain 1 from the birdhouse. I will gain the wheat. And then gain 1 worm or 1 cherry. I will gain the cherry. What? Oh, you moved yours. I didn't notice you moved yours. Sorry. So technically, okay, so technically you get to, before I take this cherry, you get to take one of those, because we have the same. So we have the fewest. Alright, so go ahead and roll those all, and then we'll see if there's any cherries or worms. Worm. Probably would rather had the cherry, but you know. Alright. So that is my turn. Oh, I see. Got all the birds. Whew. Alright. I'm also going to play a bird down here for 2 wheat bird. Yeah, I'll just do that one here. Yeah, I'll do the one. I'll keep that. 2 nectar and the one. And the 1 egg. Alright, so there we go. Doing pretty good so far, I feel. And that is the end of the round. So Mrs. Rack has 4 birds in the forest. I only have 3 birds in the forest. We haven't seen any of the yellow game end birds yet. At least I haven't. I don't know if you have. How many Oceania birds do we even have? I don't even have an Oceania bird on my side of the board. Wow. I shuffled these and thought I had a lot of out, but you have that one? Okay. Apparently I didn't put the Oceania birds. Where are they? I thought I had the Oceania birds, like, I'm just looking at the bottom corner. Yeah, there's some in here. It's just, oh well. How about this deck? Yeah, there's plenty of Oceanias in here. I don't know. I just haven't come up, I guess. There's obviously more cards in the base game than there is that. Atticus says, I'm working on punching out and learning Ankh. Hope to get to play this version. Ooh, Ankh. I have not played any of those games by Eric Lang before. I have Blood Rage Digital on my computer, which I've not played yet. But I don't own any of those. Alright, it's my turn. This round is birds that are worth equal to or less than 3 points. Ah! Well, I'm doing well on that front. And by well, I mean not at all. What's between no. Let's go down here. I'm going to draw this card. This one. I like the golden eagle. But I don't have any rats. I guess I could use. Yeah, I'll just draw one. Right, draw 2, nothing there. Draw 1 if you do discard 1. Yeah, sure, I'll draw 1 more, see if I get anything good. Alright, that's gonna fill in. Oh, look, there's a round end one. Or game end. Draw 4 bonus cards, keep 1. Wow, that's awesome. And then I have to discard one of these cards, so I'll discard that one. You may or may not like them, but they are surprisingly low complexity and very streamlined. But you do have to enjoy conflict battle games. Yeah, I'm not that big into conflict battle games. Like I'll play them, but they're definitely not my cup of tea usually. I'm sorry? Yeah, I think so. Alright. So Mrs. Rock is doing very good in the forest. She's also doing much better than me with 3 or less point cards. Moves again. Hey, got you an extra food. So that's pretty good. Alright. Let me go here. Spend that egg. Replace that bird with that and that. And yeah, I'll at least get points because I got 3 or less bird. Which I did not have before. Time Roller! Hey, Time Roller, how's it going, buddy? How are you doing this fine evening? You got another bonus card? Holy hell. Alright. Is that the end of your turn? Yeah, you just picked that. Alright, well, I'm drawing this then. You're like, yeah, you have that too. What else do I want? The one that draw 4 cards and keep 1. Can't let you have that too. You don't have any ones that eat other birds. No. It's too wild. It's not too bad. I'll just draw and see what I get. Oh, there's another game in. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a wingspan less than 30 centimeters, including this one. No, I have a lot of them. The problem with games with lots of little tokens is I keep wanting to eat them because they look like candy. Alright, I gotta discard one of these two. So I will discard this one under here. Wait, no. Under here.
It says bird that
No,
eats
discard, no.
specific food.
Yes.
Does the wild count?
No. They do not, to my understanding. Oh, I had this card too. Did I want? No, I didn't want to discard that. I do want to put this one. Must be you. Must be you. Are these discarded cards? To this point, you have played more birds than me. I mean, seriously, are some of those not candy? I mean, you have these little eggs that definitely look like little candy eggs for sure. I would say these tokens, like if you just look at them in a 2D, maybe they could look like candy, but once you feel them, they don't really look like candy. But yeah, if you were just looking at them in 2D, I mean, I could definitely see something like this looking like a piece of candy. Here, Doom Kitten, have a piece of candy. You want to eat them? Ah, they are eggs. Yes, these are eggs. These little pieces here are eggs. But yeah, I could definitely see eating those. Have I ever done that, though? Had a bowl of candy next to a game and accidentally eaten the wrong thing? I don't think I have, just because I'm not big into candy. Mrs. Rock may have before, as she almost spits out her water. Cherry Coke. Oh, yes, Cherry Coke. You did once, and the candy didn't even look the same as the fish tokens. Oh, I love it. Alright, my turn. Alright, we need some foods. Let's go ahead and roll those beautiful dice, please. I will get a nectar and a wheat. Down, down. Players with the fewest birds gain one from the bird feeder. I guess the don't really want to. Yeah, sure. Let's get the worm, and then we can re-roll for the last one. No. Nectar, wheat, worm. Nectar, wheat, and worm, and then I can get one more, either a worm or a cherry. Cherry? Okay. Works for me. It's something. Okay. That is the end of that. Now it is you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I always appreciate you. Like I said, we're just having a nice chill game of Wingspan Oceania. I think Oceania makes Wingspan even better. When I did my top 67 games of all time during October 2020, I had ranked Wingspan as my number 3 game of all time, behind Scythe and Thanos Rising. Wingspan will probably be higher than that this year with the addition of Wingspan Oceania. I really enjoy this. I think the board is a better board. And I like the birds. I like the birds. Oh, I spit myself. It's not funny. Dutch is off to take a power nap. Final day of your vacation is coming up. Spending it in Amsterdam with your son. Awesome, Dutch. Well, I hope you and your son have an absolutely awesome time in Amsterdam. And we will. I'll shoot you a message about hanging out on my Sunday morning, your Sunday afternoon. Okay, buddy? Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Yeah, I know. They dwindle away. guess that costs me a...
These two are left, you don't need to re-roll
No, it's the same die face. It's the same die face. What? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw this one. I'll take that just off a very odd chance. And then I'm actually going to spend my Nectar so that I don't lose it to draw another card. So I'll just draw one. I'll draw one from this stack. Down here, draw 1 card. I'll decide on which card to discard here. Yep. I got a postcard from Amsterdam for my favorite point-and-click game developers because I won an emo competition in the Discord server. It was really cool. That's awesome, Doom Kitten. Well, congratulations. That's really, really cool. No, don't take Nectar. These will go away. Oh yeah, you could always turn in 2 for 1. I kind of forgot about that. I always remember it in the digital version, but I always forget it in the physical version. All done?
I don't know.
What did you do this round?
I have one more.
How have you gotten away with having no birds in the middle?
This bird, he goes back and forth.
Oh. Have I heard of Rusty Lake Games before? Not off the top of my head. I have not. They made the Cube Escape collection. Yeah, I've never heard of that, but... All done? Okay. And then we have birds that are worth equal to or less than 3 points. I have 1. I'm like, you have to have more than that. So, I don't get points there. But, well, I do get some points because I had 1. All I had to have was 1, so I got some points. But that means I have high point cards, which is also good. But you have a couple. You're kind of more mixed. You didn't have too many more. You only had, what, 3? Yeah, so okay. Oh, technically, this should have filled out. And then they all go away. Alright, and then you are first player. 5 cubes to play. Alright, so we're in the last round. The last round wants to have cherries and wheat. You played a bird?
True.
Wow. Very nice. You're doing very good with your bird playing. Alright, well, I am going to get some food. What do we have out there? Worm and wheat, and rat. I'll take 2 wheats. actually gonna discard this card, and then we'll re-roll because I would get one from here. I'll take a Nectar. The weeds. Yeah, we'll take the weeds. So I'll get a Nectar. Then players with the fewest birds in the forest, which is me, gets one from the bird feeder. So I'll take a Nectar from the wheat. And then I get cool. That gives me enough food. Very nice. Yes. Now I just need eggs. 4. Wow. Holy heck. Alright, so we're in the last round. We have just a couple more bird feeders to go. I don't know who's winning at this point. Probably Mrs. Rock. But we shall see. You don't have to target card. All powers are optional. My turn? Alright. Going to play this bird here, I believe. For 2 worms. And 1, spin my 1 egg. 2 worms, 1 egg. There we go. Your turn. Off they go. You what? Yeah, I never liked those birds. Okay, now I need eggs, so I get 2 eggs right off the bat. Let's throw them up here. Oops. No. And then I can spend 2 cards or 2 food, any combination, to get 2 more eggs. I'm just going to spend 2 cards, get 2 more eggs. Throw them. that? So like I said, lay 1 egg on any bird. And then tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, lay 1 egg on this bird. What are you looking for? Yep. Which one do you need? There you go. Checking this one. That. Lay an egg on that bird. And that's that round. Alright, that was actually pretty good. It will be your turn when you are ready. What are you looking for? Like the birds? What? Like, where's the clarification? I'm not sure where they are in that book. Oh, you're looking for bonus power. Okay. Cool. I can't believe you have 5 in your forest, 5 in your wetland, and none in your grassland. How have you gotten so many cards out there with no eggs? I don't understand. And do you have things that are giving you other eggs?
No.
How have you
Because
done?
this guy goes here now.
Yeah, but it's still only 2 eggs. I'm amazed. I mean, admittedly, you don't have a lot of eggs on your board, but... You have 2 more birds than me. You're gonna be playing on the bird. Oh, okay. You only have 1 turn after this. You gonna be able to play 2 birds in 1 turn? Ay, ay, ay. Some more cards. I'm like, ooh, it's gonna cost you. Alright. We're gonna go up here. For this bird. Or wheat. Cherry. And 2 eggs, which she and that's you. And see, this is the one thing I like about this mat versus the other mat. This is totally encouraging us to play more birds versus spamming eggs. You can still spam eggs if you wanted to, but this is the like spirit of the game. Play more birds. Get more birds onto your mat. That's what I like about this. And I'm getting destroyed in the amount of birds on the mat. Like, holy hell. I can't believe she's got so many cards on there. You got another draw...
Draw 3, 1 for each bird. And keep 1.
Tell me you've missed on some of these. How? Holy hell. How have you done this? Have you been... I want to know how you have been able to acquire the resources to do this. Guido don't believe you. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Well, Dutch did say he was rooting for Mrs. Rock. Well, she didn't even kick my butt. My god. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my turn while you go, because it's not much. One egg, so there we go. Alright, so I played another bird. And then I have a couple of game in abilities. So, discard any unused nectar. Score end of round goals. Remove all action cubes. Discard and replace cards. If round 4 is over, use game end powers. Okay. Oh, yep, we gotta do those too. So count up the amount of cherries and it still counts. Yep.
No, I don't. Okay, no way.
So cherries and wheat.
So this one has 2.
Yep, it's 2. No.
7.
10. Alright. So now I do my game end powers. I lay 1 egg. Actually, we'll go across. Draw 4 and keep 1. Let's see if this has any. It's a fish. 2. Person, third person, Clark. It's only 2. It's 4 points. Birds with tough cards. 1, so no. Birds with colors in their name. No. Well, that'll be that. 4 points. And then lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a wingspan less than 30, including that one. One there, one there. Oh, 30. It's not less than or equal to. Oh. Oh, they're both 30. Oh, that really hurts. That's not as good. That's a shame. No, no, no. Stupid water birds are so big. Well, that didn't go as nearly as well as I was hoping that would. Alright, well now we have to... Well, we don't have to score. I'm pretty sure I lost, but... Oh. Oh. We'll figure out these 2 here in scoring. These?
No, the other 2.
You have 4 of these? And then 3 in the crescent? Oh, okay, so I have this one, and these 2 tie. Okay, so we won't even count those because it doesn't... I don't know how the tiebreaker works. Yeah, so I'll get the 5 here and you get the 2. this thing too. But we'll do that. Get 1, 5, which is 6, 12, 16 points. I have 96. Oh wow! Okay, that wasn't as dominating as I thought it was. Wow. Okay. I had some, but I had a decent high range in the birds. How many points did you get for your bonus cards?
6, 7, 7, 6.
My God, I've never seen 4 bonus cards before. That's crazy. But you didn't have like any eggs. You had only 1 tuck. So I had 12 points from eggs and tucked, and you had 1. So that was the difference. I had more of these. I got that bonus. I don't know how this evens out overall. Yeah.
Usually get more bonus.
Yeah. It's probably about the same. But yeah, so there you go. Mrs. Rock won 98-96 in Wingspan Oceania. That was closer than I thought I was going to keep it. So, well done, Mrs. Rock. Great game. That was not as much of a butt kicking as I was expecting it to be.